Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Monday, April 28th, 2025. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Alright, we get some good ones here. Many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out with different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas over there if you're brand to a new player to the game. Returning player, even if you're an experienced player, this particular daily weekly challenge is giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that'll help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome, the great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciate. If you're wondering why I have more scoring than you, take a look at the top right hand corner of the screen. I have a 25% boost. Of course, I claimed that right off the current Season 20 Season Pass on 3 pages, a 5%, 10% additional 10%, equaling 25%. Claim that by being a Fallout First member or by paying the 1,500 atoms for the Season Pass. Alright, let's take a look here. Scrap trying to produce wood 10. So the vast majority of us will have wood on us anyway, so I recommend using the bulk and scrap method at the Tinker's Workbench. Now just in case if you're newer to the game and you're trying to find wood, we can find down trees in the vast majority of every region of the wasteland. I find the forest area probably the most popular spot, so if you're a new player, you just leave Vault 76, make your way down here to Flatwoods, go between the Wayward and Flatwoods, you'll find all kinds of down trees just in this one little area here, nice and easy for you. And again, you can get your wood that way as well. Right over here in Halvatia, we have a nice little stockpile of wood just out back of the yellow house on the main street on the corner. Nice little stockpile of wood there. Of course, Halvatia is part of the forest as well, so there's all kinds of wood out back here. All right. One of the best spots for wood is, of course, up here at Picquerist Fort. Again, another nice little neutral area. All kinds, huge stockpile of wood just for the taking. And of course, anytime you are harvesting wood, whether it's from a stockpile or it's from down trees, I recommend using the Perk card Woodchucker. Under luck, if you have it, you'll just double your quantity when you harvest wood 2, 4, 6, or 8. All right, so just an FYI there. So let's go ahead, we're going to use the bulk and scrap method for this one, and that's what I suggest. But if you do have a little bit extra time, you can go out and find that wood that way, as I mentioned, down trees, or you can go ahead and scrap some weapons. Some weapons will have possibly some wood in them as well. All right, let's go ahead, we're going to go craft at our Tinker's Workbench. Any Tinker's Workbench will do. We're going to go to bulk. We're going to go all the way to the bottom here, bulk wood, so 2 plastic and 30 wood scraps to bulk 1 wood. Let's go ahead and do that. And all you do is you scrap it. Our bulk wood we just crafted there. There we go. Scrap trying to produce wood, 10 for 10, done. Just like that, easy peasy. Alright, let's see what's next here. Alright, craft Any Chems 2. Okay, so don't get this confused with collect. We actually have to craft Any Chems 2. So of course we will need a chemistry workbench here. This is your typical chemistry workstation here, so just in case you don't have a chemistry workstation, get one very early on in game. So as most people, when they leave the Vault 76, they come right down here to Flatwoods. You go right to the tavern down in Flatwoods and 2 kiosks, and the very 2 quests you do in the game is to join the responders, and you stay right here in Flatwoods for those 2 little quests. They're very nice and easy. I actually did them there last summer, 2024, with my low-level character. You can check that out if you so wish. And at the very end, you will get the plan for the chemistry workbench. Now up here in Morgantown Station, if you make your way up here, there's actually a chemistry station right inside the train station itself, and right on the ground next to the chemistry station is usually the plan. I would say 8 times out of 10 I come up here, that plan is right on the floor next to it. You can always try that as well. Right, let's go to our chemistry station here. So if we go down here to healing, you can do what you want, but the vast majority of us will carry some sort of capacity of Rad-X, Rad-Away, and Stim Packs on us, and that's all you really need. And as you can see, we can craft these diluted ×2 versions. Right now, there is a couple perk cards if you are looking to craft a lot of them. Go to our perk cards here, and we go under Intelligence. The perk card here called Chemist, you get double the quantity when you craft chems. Let's go ahead and apply that bad boy. And of course, under Luck here, yeah, we'll get that one. We do have a perk called Super Duper. Now, if you don't have a level 3, if all you have is a level 1, definitely apply it, or even a level 2. This level 3, when you craft anything, there's a 30% chance you get double results. So let's go ahead and apply that bad boy. Now, if we go back to our chemistry station here and go back under healing, so instead of the diluted times 2, it's diluted times 4, as you can see. But if you look at the requirements, it's the same requirements as if we were crafting 2, and that is what the chemist perk card does. All right, so if you're trying to do these daily, weekly challenges, we have to craft a lot of these bad boys. I highly recommend using those 2 perk cards to help you out. Right? Let's craft some red X diluted times 4 here. So all we need is just 1. There we go, done. So we got 4 to super duper to not kick in that time. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. Again, that 3-star is only a 30% chance, but you know, it doesn't hurt to apply it, right? Just don't forget to put your perk cards back. All right, there we go, just like that. All right, let's see what's next. Build a floor or wall decoration in a workshop or camp 5. Okay, so you can go ahead and claim any workshop on the map. Any one will do. The one closest to you, your favorite one. Once when you claim it, you can go ahead and build your floor or wall decoration. Or you can just kind of build it in your camp. Now, we usually build things in our camp. This time here, we're actually going to go to a workshop and claim it and do it that way. So again, any workshop will do, whatever one's closest to you. I usually find, especially for newer folks, there's a couple of workshops that I recommend. Hemlock Holes Maintenance, Tyler County Dirt Track, Billings Homestead, and even down here, believe it or not, Beckley's Mining Exhibit. I find those couple of workshops very easy to defend against, okay, and very easy to kind of claim, all right? So just an FYI there. Let's pop up here to Hemlock Hole. So, of course, we can't fast travel to a workshop because we don't own it yet. So we'll fast travel to the closest location here. Alright, so we're going to head to the east up towards the workshop. Now, 2 things can happen. Sometimes we don't have to clear enemies, and sometimes we do. But in this particular spot for me, every time I come here, it's just usually a couple of ghouls, which is nice and easy. Ouch. Oh, he's over there somewhere. He's over here hiding, maybe. Oh, he's right there. He's hiding. Ah, there we go. Good stuff. Now we are able to, as I said, usually about 3 or 4 ghouls at the very most. Okay. So the couple things you can do to claim your workshop. Of course, I do have a video all about workshops. You can check that out in the description. You can walk up to the workshop itself, but you don't have to. Once when you clear the area, you would hit the same button that you would use to build in your camp. All right. And then there you go, you spend your 25 caps. You can do it either or, walk up to it, or as long as you're within the little ring here, you can do it that way as well, as I just showed you. Now, if any time you come across a workshop that you clear that's more than 25 caps, that means you're on a public server, and that person who owned it before you had left, but they had built some items here, and you have to pay for them. So just to give you a respect of what that looks like, the most I ever paid for a workshop was 55 caps. That's because there was a couple of turrets and a couple of traps around that I had to pay for, but just an FY, that's what that kind of looks like. So now that we only have a minute and a half here, so let's go ahead. We are going to build a floor or wall decoration in our workshop here. Let's go ahead. We're going to go to our typical build menu, same thing what we would do in our camp. Let's go to our floor decor. And again, I don't plan on staying here. I usually craft something that doesn't cost a lot of resources. So usually rugs usually cost you cloth or rubber, or just cloth and rubber. And we learned rugs very early on in game. You actually kind of claim these very easily by claiming workshops, getting plans for them. But it's really up to you what you want to do. Let's go ahead and scrap them here. Do get a little bit of it back. And again, if you do decide to do it in your camp, okay, just be careful you don't accidentally scrap something that you don't want to scrap, all right? But there's our workshop, and that is done. All right, Alright, so I don't plan on defending that workshop unless we had an event. So just an FYI, if you are looking to do an event, just something else you can do is claim a workshop, and then you can defend it, and that will count as an event as well. Alright, let's see what's next here. Actually, we're going to kind of get up on the hillside here, as I think the enemies come from this way. There we go. Alright, yeah, there we go. Okay, we do have complete an event. Right on, Jim. Okay, complete an event. We do. I was thinking, okay, maybe we don't. Yeah, we do. Okay, so let's go ahead here. Now that we claimed our workshop there. Oh, we got some bad boys here. We got some anglers. Wow. Okay, that doesn't happen very often. Wow, okay. Let's go ahead here. Let's get up here. A couple of anglers here, and this is what we'll use as our event. Now, if you take a look at the description, there is a link to a video on how to complete events for newbies. You don't have to be a newbie to watch that video, of course. And basically, the vast majority of the events that we do in that video, because there are events that we can spawn in ourselves on the map, okay? And I would say there's probably about a half a dozen or so. Get quite a reach on him. Wow. Right on. Yeah, this is a pretty hard event here, because there's... Oh, they're fighting the grafted monster way over there, those guys. And this is too short of a range. If I had my other rifle, I'd probably be able to make it, but... See if we can get him from here. I don't think we can. Oh, the grafted monster took him out for us here. As you can see, that's pretty good. Good of him. It's a good little grafted monster. So as I was saying, there's probably about a half a dozen events that we can spawn in ourselves here on the map, and that's what I usually do during these videos. But again, we've all been on those servers where there's just not a whole lot going on, and that's why I kind of showed you the ones that we can do that with. You can always check the map to see what's available to you. Oh wow. I can't believe that how many these guys are. Wow. Trying to dodge this guy at the same time. We got the grafted monster behind us there. You can see the tar. Let's get rid of this guy. He's not helping. Well, he was helping at the beginning. Now he's just being a pain. Yeah. Can't reach him. Oh, we got this last guy in the second wave here. Yeah, it's not usually anglers that come here. I've done this many times. And it's, oh, what's this? Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's get some good attacking going on here now. So there's the third wave of anglers. They're coming from the other way. And they're like, yeah, you hurt our little brother there, baby brother, and they're all going after the grafted monster here now. He's enraged, so that's, it should be a good fight, actually. Oh, there we go. Get some good action going on here. I love it. Totally love it. Now, even if the workshop doesn't belong to you, let's say you're going around the map and you're on a public server, okay, with other people, even if the workshop doesn't belong to you and you help defend it, that will also count as an event as well. Let's get our lock and load on here. We're going to kind of sneak from behind. And he's going to kind of wear them out a little bit here. Oh, we get some chain effect going on here. Oh, my lord! couple more guys around somewheres here. Get up here. There we go. Oh, there they are there. Finally coming in there now. It's so weird, these two little stragglers here. Coming in hot, he's coming in hot. There we go, complete an event. Just like that, guys, you know, it's as easy as that, you know? You guys are like, yeah, whatever, Jim, you're crazy. Wild man. That was exciting, I will tell you. Huh. I was very rarely I see anglers up here like this at this workshop. It's usually Rat Pups, Ghouls, and Super Mutants. That's what I usually see up here for this particular Defend the Workshop. That is so odd. Yeah, okay. Let's see what other events were going on here at the same time while we're here. Dogwood Die-Off, because that's always going on. We have good old Monster Mash. That is a good one down there. A little bit higher level, of course. Bots on Parade, okay. Enclave event. Alright, so there we guys go. So again, if you do decide to go the other way, again, you can utilize that video and I show you, you can spawn in a couple of your own events as well, or just do what I did, just claim a workshop and defend that workshop, and that'll count as an event. The caravans right down here, they also count as events as well, so just an FYI. Alright, that was a lot of fun. Let's see what's next here. Jeepers. Kill a Gulper 3. So many great spots we can find Gulpers in around the wasteland. Go back to our map here. Right over here at Dire Chemical. So when you spawn here at Dire Chemical, you actually spawn a little bit further up the road here. And right when you spawn in, there will be 2 Gulpers right to the side of the road. One of the best spots for Gulpers is, of course, up here at Gulper Lagoon. There's 4 Gulpers up here. Now, I usually have pretty decent success here at Dolly South's Wilderness. So when you come up here and you try to claim the workshop up here, I would say about 7 times out of 10, there'll be Gulpers up here that you have to clear before you're able to claim that. And of course, once when you do claim any of these workshops up here, there's a good chance you can defend against Gulpers as well. And last but not least, if you're on a public server here at Sunday Brothers Cabin, there'll be a public event called Moonshine Jamboree. There's all kinds of Gulpers that show up for that bad boy, especially anglers, is what we just kind of went through. Fog crawlers, so that is a really good little event there. It's a little hard. I suggest you do it with other people. So just an FYI. Let's pop up here to Gulper Lagoon. We do need 3 of them. Alright, now the thing with Gulpers is they like to kind of hang out in the trees, okay? Especially in this area, and then sometimes you'll come across Scorched Gulpers, and they're the same color as the trees, believe it or not. And unless you use VATS to kind of pinpoint them, they'll kind of fall on you and tear you apart, okay? So just in case you guys are wondering about these Gulpers here, let's make sure we're locked and loaded here. We're going to sneak up on this guy so he falls up out of the tree. We're going to hit him as hard as we can right in the old head here. There we go. Lock and load real quick here. Oh, gosh! He's a sneaky little guy, isn't he? We're going to dodge him as much as we can. There we go. Oh, here comes his twin sister here. That guy over there. Back in the day, like if you're a returning player, and you used to come here a lot, you'll remember that maybe back in the day there used to be at least 6 of these guys up here, a couple of newts and stuff, but nowadays there's only 4 of them. For whatever reason, I don't know why they changed, but yeah, good stuff. That was a what? Recon Gauss rifle, eh? Interesting. I must get this guy too, just so he doesn't feel left out. What do you guys think? just so he doesn't feel left out, you know what I mean? It's all about being inclusive, you know? Okay, Jim, let's lock and load here. I'm getting off my night shifts here. 3 night shifts in a row, and you can tell I'm a little tired, so I get a little giddy there and start talking nonsense. Kill a Scorched 10. I mean, you can find Scorched in many great spots and around the wasteland. I do have a couple of videos here on the channel. It is locations for Festive Scorched, locations for Spooky Scorched. Now, even though it's not that time of year, you can still utilize that video and use the timestamps to go after Scorched. I show you about 1921 locations in those videos, so just an FYI, if you're just going after Scorched, that video will definitely help you out. We have good old Camden Park here, site and power substation PX1, Tyler County Fairgrounds, Wavy Wilderness Water Park, Palace of the Winding Path, right down here, Morgantown High School, Morgantown Airport, and Collision Course. That event you can spawn in there as well, so you can also do a couple of dailies that way as well. Right down here at the Somerville's Docks, Somerville's Dam. Way over yonder here, we do have good old Fort Defiance on the outside. Ranger District Office, just to name a couple of spots there, okay? So let's go up here to... Yeah, let's go to the Somerville's Dam here today. I can remember where it's at here. We're actually going to spawn here in Charleston Capitol Building. We actually spawned a little bit up the hill here, so we're going to spawn here. If you spawn at the dam itself, you actually spawn at the lower section of the dam. I like to kind of work my way from the top to the bottom in this particular location. So we're going to head up here towards the dam. And we should be able to satisfy this without even having to go to the bottom section of the dam here. Do it right here. There we go. Nice. Grab some stuff here. Someone is shooting at us. Ouch. I really needed that sickle. I really needed it bad. You got a bunch of them down there as well, as you can see. That bad boy down there. Oh, just a little bit further, Jim. There we go. Kill those guys down there. That's with a couple of Molotovs done. We got a bunch of them right across the way there as well. This is a really good spot, nice and easy, and these guys are nice and squishy there as well. He's going to feel a little left out because his buddies are gone, so might as well help him out there. Alright. Nice. Sure. Alright, good stuff. Let's see what's next here, Jim. Visit another player's shelter. 1. Alright, so again, we are on a server by ourselves, so we are going to have to switch servers here. And we're going to go to a public one. Yeah, that was so wild. That boggles my mind with that workshop back there with those anglers, like those 3 waves of those, 6 to 8 anglers. Like that's, I don't usually see that very often there. Huh. Oh, nice. That's a nice looking little camp there. All right, let's take a look here. Visit another player's shelter. 1. All right, so the thing you got to remember is you don't have to be friends with the player. You don't even have to be on a team with them. You just visit anyone's camp and go inside their shelter, and that is all you have to do. It is very easy, okay? Now, just in case you guys were unaware, you get yourself a free shelter here in the game in case you don't have one. You may go your way up here to Vault 51. And if you're brand spanking into the game, never played Fallout 76 before, your hardest part is probably making your way up here. But once when you do, it's only about a 5-7 minute quest. It's very easy to do. You get yourself a free shelter as well as some decorations for that shelter as well. I actually did it last summer in 2024 with my low level character, and you can check out that video just in case you're having any issues with that quest. If you're a returning player and you're around during season 13 scoreboard, made it all the way to rank 100, you were to get yourself a free shelter there as well, sound stage shelter. And if you paid for Fallout First just for 1 month and 1 month only, never paid for it ever again, and you're able to claim the Vault Lobby shelter, you will always have that shelter, even though you don't pay for Fallout First anymore. Alright, so just an FYI. As we go to the map screen here, we're actually looking for camps that have the shelter icon. So you see this guy's camp here right next to us here? He has no shelter there. Just like this guy, he's got no shelter. So we're looking for camps like this. So you see how it has that red icon under their camp icon? That indicates they have a shelter at their camp. Alright, so just an FYI. So let's go a little bit further down the road here, and we're going to fast travel this person's camp. And that's why I like to kind of mention that, because maybe people who are new to the game maybe are unaware that you get yourself a free shelter here. Alright, so now once when you get in a player's camp, it is a daunting task sometimes to try to find a shelter that they have set up. Sometimes it can be a little strange. Alright, so there we go there. Here's our shelter. So this is the free one we get right up at Vault 51. Let's go ahead and go inside. And again, don't have to be friends with them. You don't have to be on a team. You just go ahead and enter their shelter. It is that easy. Nice, done just like that. Visit another player's shelter, 1 for 1. Weapons workbench down here. There is. Nice. Alright, and we are done. Just like that, guys. Easy peasy. Let's take a look at weapon of the day here. Get the right button. Here we go. Anti-armor presidential tactical Tesla rifle. Plus 50% armor penetration. Plus 50% chance to hit a target in VATS. Minus 25% action point cost. It says anti-armor VATS enhanced VATS optimized. Semi-automatic barrel. Reflex sight. Presidential paint. 129 electrical damage. Takes fusion cell, and it is single fire. And if you never used Tesla rifles before, I highly recommend, if you ever get your hands on one, just a plain Jane one without any legendary mods on it, you owe it to yourself to at least try it out and see how you like it. I absolutely love this bad boy, and with the right legendary effects like this one here, it is absolutely fantastic. The chain lightning and how it kills the enemies all around at the same time, it is absolutely amazing. And it's just a basic rifleman build here. If you look at our perk cards, rifleman under perception, expert rifleman, master rifleman under perception here, tank killer, concentrated fire, arms of steel, arms keeper, bandolier, fireproof, suppressor, tenderizer, action boy, covert operative, evasive, white knight, adrenaline. These random luck cards which randomly pop in when they're being activated. These legendary perk cards, these don't change for me. I'm very happy with them, and as you can see, they're all maxed out just like that. Awesome. Now, just an FYI, we do have these special event challenges for this week. So if we go to the right one here. So there we go. This is the Appalachian Outlaw. So this is pretty much the last day for week 1. There will be a week 2. Okay, so I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure we will get different challenges. What they look like, we won't know until tomorrow, of course. But the only thing I'm not too sure about, if we go to our seasons here, if it's the same rewards as this first week. Like, I'm not too sure how that worked. I have a sneaky suspicion it will be, but just an FYI, I did do a video on this, and I did kind of go through each reward, so you can definitely check that out. Again, we'll also have a fresh set of weeklies. We'll have the new Atomic Shop weekly update, so we do have quite a bit to go through tomorrow. So there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share me at the chance. It really helps me out. To thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Not Me But Me, Yes Me, That's Me, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Ben Durant, John DJ59, Picquerist, Benny Bunny, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.